Well, the coronavirus pandemic is changing a lot of our plans, including how some of us vote. The Lee County Supervisor of Elections says they're preparing for a huge increase in mail-in voting. They're holding a virtual Q&A later today to talk about this. So this morning, I wanted to get some of your questions answered and let you know how you can join in. With the coronavirus pandemic, the Lee County Supervisor of Elections, Tommy Doyle, is encouraging you to vote by mail.
This time is more important because of the pandemic, and try to reduce the number of people at the polls. Stay home, stay safe, vote by mail.
I asked you on Facebook what you want to know about mail-in voting, and many of your questions had to do with security. What do you tell them so they know that their vote will be safe and secure?
Not only do we have strict protocols, the post office has strict protocols when it comes to vote by mail. We just don't give anybody a ballot. Ballots can't be copied. Every envelope's checked to verify the signature of the voter. You can't get a ballot without being a registered voter in Lee County.
Doyle says volunteers first check the signatures to make sure they're valid. Do they go through some kind of vetting process?
Well, they all have background checks. We bring in temporary staff to help that process, and then any rejection has gone through another layer, a senior staff member or a supervisor, and then it goes to the canvassing board, which will either agree with the rejection or not.
He says if a ballot is rejected, so long as you provided your email or phone number on the ballot envelope, you'll be contacted right away.
If we can get a hold of the voter and they can cure that process, they have 2 days after the election to cure any discrepancy in their signature, their ballot will count.
And if you're concerned about your signature, maybe it's changed over the years.
When we check signatures, if you've ever been to the polls and signed a poll book, that signature's on file. Every signature you ever interacted with our office is on file, and we check all the signatures we have on your file.
Ballots that are approved are then counted by machine. How much of an increase are you expecting in vote by mail?
Right now, we're receiving 500 requests a day. And so if that continues through the last day, we'll have close to 200,000 requests, which would be really good. That's probably for a primary 70,000 requests more than we had in 2018.
Now, if you have any other questions, the Lee County Supervisor of Elections virtual Q&A is happening on Facebook Live today. It's at 3 o'clock this afternoon. You can send in your questions in advance, or you can ask them right on that Facebook Live.